things like this make me sad because I don't want to cry. It sounds funny because if you don't laugh, you will cry. Because I need chic. Like we just go together. So it is late at night, new week, so it's almost midnight actually. Today is a Monday, but I just had to work from home because it's just loads going on work-wise, Monday-wise, so I just had to kind of I couldn't deal with being in the office and being overstimulated. So I've been able to order some pans. I'm very big on quality, and now I didn't do stainless steel before, but apparently it's healthier. So ordered that on Carrefour. They had some couple good deals. Yesterday I had the people that are doing my bed and my couch come to measure how much they would charge for a TV wall and for curtains and a little vanity area, and they're actually not cheap. So I've contacted 2 other companies who are going to come tomorrow to measure, and then I'm going to just really go with whoever comes correct pricing wise and just turn around time wise as well. Right now there's a lot of things happening work wise. I don't want to share just yet because I feel like I need to make a decision first before I can share, otherwise it's just going to be very confusing. And yeah, that's currently what I'm doing. My mom has this friend, or had, I even hate saying had. Her name is Olivia. Obviously to me she's Aunty Olivia. And my mom and Aunty Olivia have been friends since before I was born. You know when you were a guy asked you out on a date, you don't want to go by yourself because you don't know the guy? Aunty Olivia went with my mom when my parents went on their first date because my mom didn't want to go alone. And unfortunately we lost her almost a decade ago to cancer, and she's been on my mind the last couple weeks. I don't want to get emotional. She's been on my mind the last couple of weeks because up until 10 years ago, anything that was a big situation in my life or my brother's life or my mum's life, she was always there. Even when I moved out at 17 and my mum wasn't for it, but she kind of saw both sides and always tried to be the middleman, and she always kind of cheered us on. Even at when we did my grandmother's funeral rites in Germany, she was there. And me and my mom had a conversation earlier, and it's things like this make me sad because I don't want to cry. Things like this make me sad because something like me moving to Dubai or me furnishing my place, she would be cheering me on. And it always reminds me that when we have kids, she's also not going to be there. When we get married, she's not going to be there. And things like this just make me miss her and a couple other people we lost. But to me, I always say, I think if my mom had to choose a godmother for me, I think it would have been her. But obviously, for our parents, that wasn't a thing back then. And it makes me think about friendships and people that I have around me and how blessed I am. But also it makes me think about people that I no longer have around me by choice and how these people actually didn't like me. It sounds funny because if you don't laugh, you will cry. But yeah, it just makes me think. And yeah, Aunty Olivia has just been on my mind for a couple of days now, but today just kind of was extra. But life is okay. I'm very blessed. I'm very grateful to where I am at the moment. But yeah, it's just moments like this make me miss the people we've lost. Aunty Olivia specifically, but also my grandmother. I lost my grandmother years ago. Years ago. I lost my grandmother, let me think even. Oh my days. Yeah, 14 years ago. But a lot of people that know me know that me and my grandmother were very, very, very close. I would almost say I was the favorite grandchild, but who knows? And I think about the strength that I come from, that I wear it with pride, because I can say this because my mom doesn't mind me sharing these things. My grandmother and my grandfather had 10 kids, and they still parted ways because my grandfather, I would say, wasn't husband of the year. And I've seen my grandmother still hold her head high, co-parent to some extent 10 kids, And I think that's one of the reasons why I don't settle in life, especially with friendships or relationships, because people feel like, oh, we have kids, we're going to try to have to make this work, or I've known you for X amount of time, we have to make it work. But if my grandmother was able to walk away from the one man she's been with and be single till the day she died, that's one thing. And it's the same with my mom. I've seen my mom, I've witnessed my mom, even though I was very young, go through, I would say, a long distance divorce. It wasn't like ugly, it was just indifferent. I've seen my parents never be married and be head over heels in love and still not work out. And I don't know, Dubai and this new chapter just makes me think about, who's around me, who I want to be around me, and I have certain boundaries that I don't want to budge on now, that I feel like in the past I was a bit more lenient on. And it makes me almost a bit sad, or not, I can't even say sad or angry, but it makes me feel away when I look back into how much time I've invested in certain people. And this could be friendships, relationships, or anything. And it also makes me worry a little bit. It's just a human in me, but I know God is always there. About what does this new chapter mean? Like, is there going to be a shift in, the relationships I currently have? Or is there going to be new relationships of value? And am I even open for that? It's just a lot of things to think about, really. But oh well, the clock just struck midnight. So it's time to go to bed half-ish and finish this work stuff. And I feel like I've been rambling for a bit, and this was a bit more emotional than what I anticipated. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't want to say the French word because I will butcher it. But in German, we would say Gute Nacht. I am going to work drinks, which if you know me, usually I don't do, but this is Dubai, so things are different. First I'm going to a shisha place with food, with work people. So we shall see. Not sure I'm going to film, because when you film, they're going to ask questions, and I like work to be very far out of my business. But I will keep you guys posted on how it was. I just got back from work drinks. It's literally midnight. And Leslie's on the phone, so I'm gonna take off my makeup and get bed ready. So I have a work meeting in 20 minutes. I've brushed my teeth, I've done the majority of my skincare. I've been getting back into this serum, which is amazing. So I've done that, done my vitamin C, did my underwear toner, and now I'm just kind of like closing it off with some skin food and some SPF. And then I'm going to use my ice globes. I've been using them for 2 weeks now. I feel like it really does its job when it comes to like depuffing the face. So yesterday we went for work drinks. This is my first time going to work drinks with the Dubai office. I'm so used to like just being remote and being on my little island and seeing people once a year, which was nice. We went to a restaurant, and the restaurant was serving food and shisha, and I was a bit surprised that we were doing both. But then again, we are in the Middle East, so that's pretty much culturally appropriate. And I think it's nice to see that everybody at the table was from a different background. People from Russia, people from Egypt, myself being from Ghana, so that was nice. But I also still feel like I didn't film because I just kind of felt like I like how separate my life is. Oh, for SPF, I like to use this, as you can see. Almost finished. So it was good to like connect. But yeah, I just kind of felt like, let me pull up the cameras and stuff. That's when they're going to ask you, oh, so what do you do? What are we filming? Where can we find you? No, I like separation. The ice globes, they've been in the fridge for, I think, the whole of yesterday, so they're super icy. Very soothing. Today is Friday. My furniture from my apartment is supposed to come tomorrow or Monday. And I am hoping that it's coming tomorrow, but the way these people are judging my calls, I think they're just scared, because I'm very demanding. I think they're almost scared to tell me that it's not going to be ready until Monday. So because I kind of wanted to bring this whole. I got back to Dubai 2 weeks ago. Tomorrow the weekend starts technically from this evening, so I just kind of felt like I've been here for 2 weeks. I just want to feel like I'm back home, and for me to do that, I need to be in my own space. I have so many plans for myself, and there's such a new vision of my business because J Monday will always be there, but J Monday hair will not always be there. I think J Monday is the essence. The J is me, the Monday stands for my mom and my grandmother being born on a Monday, who are the strongest women I know, and which is very big in the Ghanaian culture, the day that you were born. So for me, J Monday, it could be J Monday Media, J Monday Beauty, J Monday Cosmetics, J Monday Consultancy. So I feel like J Monday is the essence. It will stay. But J Monday Hair is not forever. And I'm okay with that, but I hope the way that I'm preparing, people that have been writing for the brand, who've been buying for the brand, I'm trying to do it in a way where these next 12 months is going to be a great farewell. Now I have a vision for the brand that is, I don't know if we can call it corporate, but I have a vision for it now that is bigger than just a UK hair brand. I have a vision for the brand now that is making the brand a global brand. I'm going to take off this get ready. I have 30 minutes left, so I'm going to speak to you guys later. It is Saturday and I'm even behind schedule because it's 1:30. I'm going to go to Panhome. I'm looking for a coffee table and a bedside table and bedding because I don't even have a duvet. So the bed and everything is happening on Monday and Tuesday. I will take you guys with me. It's been a bit of a tough week work-wise, but I can't speak about it just yet until the ink is dry on a couple of things. To be very honest, I've been in a bit of a funk and I'm trying to shake it off. So bear with me. I would rather not film than film foolery. I actually love this topicals. You know how a lot of these lip something, they just look pretty, but they don't actually nourish your lips. And this one does. So I literally just have a bit of lip liner. I'm getting my eyebrows and everything waxed later today. Thank you, Jesus, because I need a wax. I'm getting a full body wax later today, plus face. Love this hand cream. I live by it. Gonna call the cab, but yeah, I was thinking, I haven't even fully taken it in that I'm in Dubai like full time now. This is not just me being here for 2 weeks or for a month or two, and it's because of stuff that's happening with work, and I feel like I've let the wrong things consume me, but now I'm getting back into the swing of things, prepping for my J Monday relaunch, and I'm excited for that. But yeah, I'm just trying to get this one. I like these more than, obviously time evolves, but I think I like that these are more compact than the usual electro fans that we had. I went to get my lashes done the other day and I took their fan by accident thinking it's mine. So I'm thinking I'm going to take it with me and see if I can drop it off to them. But I hope it doesn't go into the time because I need to rush back. The place where I get my wax done, in my first YouTube video, I actually showed it to you guys where I got my feet done. That's also the place where I got my wax done, and they are literally a less than 5-minute walk, or let's say 7-minute walk away from my house. So I'm gonna go there. And I actually bought loads of these satin scarves. I love a satin scarf look. It's just so neat and so chic if it's done right. Oh no, what did I do? I messed up the vibe that we had here. Yeah, we're back. So yeah, very cute, very chic. Still very practical because nobody's dealing with that leave out today. Going to my apartment first, and then after that I'm gonna make my way to Panhome. Yeah, we can stop by my apartment on the way. But yeah, see you guys then. So sorry, but the girl's trying to get out of a funk. So I'm currently in Panhome. It's so pretty and so nice, but it's a lot of stuff, so I'm a bit overwhelmed. I've seen this coffee table I like, and I'm trying to but it's kind of low because it's like a 2-leveler. Let me show you. You guys see? So it's a 2-piece. So this is a bit higher than that, and then it equates to a heart, supposed to. But yeah, I don't think that's it. So we need to find something else. And I still have a wax appointment in 2 hours. So let's put some pep in our step. I think I found a dining table, but then again, it's nice and tight. I don't know. I like. And it goes with my aesthetic as well. And it's cheap and cheerful. But I'm not all the way sure yet. Thing is, I am a good interior designer, but me and Tracy, we just, you know, it's like ASAP and Rihanna, like we just go together. So I just feel like I want to double check what she says first. Good. So I've got some bedding, found a couple of tables I like, but I'm still sleeping on those. I have to rush because I have my wax appointment. So I'm going to be back, but I feel like I got some things. But some of the duvets, low thread count, and I don't want to itch while I'm sleeping, so we're going to be back on those ones. Currently rushing home to drop off the stuff and then go to do my maintenance. Pan home, I think on a Saturday wasn't the best idea, it was super busy. I actually saw somebody that does like Airbnb content, Kenyan woman, and her bestie and her husband, super nice people, but I was just like, listen, I'm overwhelmed. I saw some of the tables that I like, but then some of them they didn't even have it in store, so I might go again tomorrow, but I was thinking maybe the other branch. Not all the way sure yet. We bought a duvet, some clothing, hangers, soap dispenser. We're getting there, I guess. About to get a wax, you know, the not so nice part of being a girl. I'm not excited, but it's not like I'm used to waxing, but I'm over it, so I'm gonna get a wax. When I goes done, and then that's it. I'm done with my full wax. And I did my eyebrows, upper lip, lower lip. I just feel so much better now. Now I have to do my pedicure. I don't know if nostalgic is the right word, but I just finished my full body wax, pedicure, and facial hair thread, and I was about to go home, and I was like, I'll see you KFC. And it's so funny, this is the place where I went to with Yaz when in my first YouTube video. I was like, oh, this is a little nostalgic. But yeah, my battery's almost finished, so I'm gonna eat and then touch base with you guys later today or later tonight. It's already 7:30 p.m. in Dubai. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. So I've eaten, and now I've put in I got like an Amazon delivery and a food delivery, put everything in. Now I have to start packing, going over my mood board for my apartment again. You can still hear the echo. Furniture will be here in 2 days. I already bought a duvet, some just tip pillows, not the best, I'm very picky with pillows, but just temporary pillows, and a cooling cover for the mattress. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But yeah, let me move a couple things around and touch base shortly. So I'm getting ready to find some bed sheets. I bought bedding, but now I actually need the covers, the duvet covers for the duvet, but also for the mattress. I can't lie, I think I'm gonna keep it like this, house girl vibes. Obviously I'm gonna change because I'm just like, I just wanna do quick in and out. And then I already did my skin routine. kind of been getting back in my bag with this. It's amazing for dark spots, but just in general, just to give you that little glow. I'm just gonna touch up on my skin food, and I just got my delivery from my restock from my serums. So a lot of them have been finished, so I might touch up with that. But then we're buying a rug, I think 2 rugs, I think, and then we're buying, yeah, the bed covers. I do want to buy a bit of decor as well, but I feel like I need the main pieces to be there so I have a vision, and I'm usually good with interior design, but I feel like the final touches I can't give it until the main pieces are there. So I just restocked on my glow serum from Beauty by Jasoon. It's one of my favorite brands because you can tell I have the gel wash, the peel, which I love. It's not aggressive at all, but very helpful to those two. And I also have the Koi acid. And then now we're using the glow serum. I did my skin routine earlier today, but I just kind of feel like we're about to hit the streets. I should touch up on this and some skin food and some SPF. Sorry, NPS is so customer success coded. I work in customer success, and NPS is an important metric. I was thinking, I was setting this standard that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come here and within, oh yeah, and I love the SPF as well, so I do use the SPF. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna furnish my place within a week or 10 days. As of yesterday, I've been back in Dubai, back home from home for 2 weeks, and we still don't have the big furniture pieces. They're coming in the next couple of days, but this has humbled me. So I'm gonna change. I want to kind of go like this, but I feel like it's giving very much the capital down in chini. Very house girl vibes, but I will rewrap this and yeah, do this. So I rewrap this nice and pretty. I'm gonna change now and make my way. No remnants, no trace, no residual feelings within you. You won't remember.